in the quiet suburbs of America, where every house seems to tell a story. One story has recently caught the attention of many. Today, we explore the life of a young woman who, despite her high-profile name, lives in a world far removed from the glittering headlines. This is the story of Kai Madison Trump. At 17, Kai Madison Trump, granddaughter of former President Donald Trump, was once the center of media attention. Her childhood was marked by frequent public appearances and a life in the limelight. But as she approaches her 18th birthday, her life has taken a turn that many find both surprising and poignant. It's easy to forget that behind every headline and public image is a person with their own struggles and experiences. For Kai Madison Trump, the shift from a high-profile childhood to a more private teenage life has been significant. Today, Kai lives a relatively ordinary life compared to her earlier years. She's a high school student, navigating the ups and downs of teenage life like any other teenager. Yet, the contrast between her public persona and her current life is stark. While the world watched as she grew up, Kai's daily reality is far more subdued. Living in a modest home and attending a local high school, she experiences the challenges and triumphs of adolescence without the constant glare of the media. Kai is just like any other teenager. She's smart, driven, and wants to focus on her studies and future career. The pressures of her family's name can be overwhelming, but she handles it with grace and determination. Despite the reduced public attention, Kai remains active and engaged in her community. Whether it's through school projects, community service, or simply spending time with friends, she continues to build a life of her own. It is indeed poignant to see where Kai Madison Trump lives today. Her journey from a life in the spotlight to a more grounded existence reflects a broader story of personal growth and adaptation. As we reflect on her story, let's remember that behind every name and every headline is a young person striving to find their own path. For Kai, that path is one of normalcy and self-discovery, and it's a journey we can all respect and admire. Once a symbol of a high-profile legacy, Kai Madison Trump's life has shifted dramatically since her childhood days in the media spotlight. At just 17 years old, her current living situation tells a story that contrasts sharply with the glamorous image once projected. Today, Kai lives in a modest, suburban home far removed from the luxury of her family's past residences. This transition from the grandeur of public life to a quieter, more private existence has been both a challenge and an opportunity for personal growth. As a high school student, Kai juggles the pressures of academic life and social interactions like many of her peers. Her school life is marked by typical teenage experiences: homework, exams, and the quest for her own identity. Transitioning from a high-profile childhood to a more ordinary teenage life can be incredibly challenging. For Kai, the shift likely involves reconciling her public image with her desire for a more private and normal existence. This kind of change can lead to significant personal growth, but it also brings its own set of emotional challenges. Despite the challenges, Kai remains actively involved in her community. She participates in local events and volunteer activities, demonstrating her commitment to making a positive impact in her surroundings. As we observe Kai's life today, let's appreciate her journey and the resilience it takes to adapt and thrive. Her story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the pursuit of a fulfilling life, regardless of the circumstances. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that matter.